Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tuffton has again expressed his intention to pursue laws to penalize persons who abandon their relatives in hospital.
We had explored the possibility of taking some form of legal action against family members in some cases who occupy the residence of these persons. One of the manifestations of exploitation is that when these people die, someone turns up for the death certificate to transfer their properties. So these people have homes in many cases. So they want the inheritance, but they're not willing to look after them. And the question is, if they occupy these places, because we have the file, the social case, so they do investigation to see where this person is from, who they're related to, that sort of thing. Can we pursue them in court to take care of their loved one? I think we were told by the AG that it's not possible unless we make some adjustments in law, and that's something that we need to pursue.
The abandoned persons are deemed social cases. Dr. Tufton says current law forbids public hospitals from evicting social cases.
Expanded an area and also and moved out a number of persons over to the infirmary in Spanish Town. We did the same in one or two other parishes. Part of the challenge is that as soon as you do it, more people come in, and in some instances, people literally drop their loved ones at the door. Public Health Act does not allow you to put people in the streets. So once they're in, they're in. No matter if you discharge them, it's illegal to put them out.
Dr. Christopher Tuffton, Minister of Health and Wellness. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tuffton is again insisting that the procurement process used to acquire a neurosurgical drill for the Bustamante Hospital for Children was properly followed. He addressed the matter at Wednesday's post-cabinet media briefing at the office of the Prime Minister.
The issue of the medical technologies. First of all, I don't see it as my role as minister to investigate shareholders. There are agencies that do that, oversight bodies, the Auditor General, the Integrity Commission, and anybody else who wants so to do. My role is to ensure that a process was followed in the procurement, under the procurement rules. I have appointed a board, and that board is, in this instance, is the Southeast Regional Health Authority Board, and they presided over a process, and when the issue became a controversial one, I asked for a report on the process. And the report I had was that the process was followed.
Dr. Christopher Tuffton, Health and Wellness Minister. His latest comments come as lawyers acting for Medical Technologies Limited, MedTech, and JLP MP for Central Kingston Donovan Williams gave opposition spokesman on health Dr. Alfred Dawes until Thursday, May 22, 2025 to withdraw defamatory statements about their clients. The issue concerns Dr. Dawes' claim that both the company and Williams, an attorney at law, engaged in corrupt practices to sway the award of a contract for the procurement of the drill at a cost of $31 million. Minister Tufton says he will await the outcome of the court proceedings.
Social justice advocate Horace Levy has commended the Jamaica Constabulary Force for the reduction in the country's crime figures while expressing concern about the high incidence of police fatal shootings. Speaking yesterday on the morning agenda on Power 106 FM, Mr. Levy attributed the overall reduction in murders to more targeted operations by the security forces, an increase in the number of police officers and individuals going into hiding. But Mr. Levy says Jamaicans should not ignore the high incidence of police fatal shootings because murders are trending down.
Because to sanction extrajudicial killings is to create problems for yourself in the kind of police that you are putting out there in the field and the sense of security of people, because there's no sense of security if you can be wiped out, if young people can be wiped out simply because they're in the wrong place at a certain time. So it doesn't lend to people's sense of security. And secondly, it is carrying out the kind of violence, and violence is something that is very deep in the Jamaican psyche right now.
As a result, Mr. Levy is calling for the police to wear body-worn cameras on operations to provide an independent account of incidents involving confrontations with citizens.
Without these cameras giving information and evidence, it's pretty hard to pin down particular cases or the general cases, in fact. But it's hard to believe that some of them are not in that category of extrajudicial.
Social justice advocate Horace Levy, the Independent Commission of Investigation, says 148 people have been killed by the security forces since the start of the year. Meanwhile, Mr. Levy has welcomed the news that no murder was recorded in the country on June 8.
What it means to the people in communities is peace and security that they never dreamt of having, they haven't had for the longest while, and just less hurt, less people suffering pain and agony and so on for the loss of family through murders, and those who committed the murders also heading off to prison. So, I think it's a tremendous feat that we have done so far, and I congratulate the police for the work they have done.
Social justice advocate Horace Levy. Additionally, no murders were recorded in the 24-hour period between 5:45 a.m. on Monday, May 5 and 5:45 a.m. Tuesday, May 6.
Head of the Strategic Operations Portfolio, Deputy Commissioner of Police Warren Clark, says the agriculture industry has been under siege by organized crime. He was speaking at the official launch of Jamaica Constabulary Force's Agricultural Protection Branch, previously known as the Purdy Larceny Prevention Unit.
Much of the yield from farms across the island has been plundered by elements of criminal gangs. The stolen resources drive influence, even political influence, which threatens governors, purchase firearms and ammunition, and otherwise empower third-generation gangs that dampens the fortunes of our country. Purdy larceny is a clear and present danger to our way of life, and protecting our agricultural industry is a matter of national security. The JCF, through the Agricultural Protection Branch, has established this new branch to confront the challenges and more head-on.
The branch is headed by Senior Superintendent Oral Pasco. DCP Warren outlined the key areas of focus.
The mandate is clear: to protect our agricultural resources from theft and damage. This includes crops, livestock, and the infrastructure that supports agricultural production. The branch will employ a multifaceted approach which includes intelligence, investigation, surveillance, collaboration with key partners within and without industry. We will collaborate with agencies and community in general.
DCP Warren Clark, head of the Strategic Operations Portfolio.
The Ananda Alert system that notifies citizens of missing children has been given a boost in its ability to reach more people through use of digital display boards that will be strategically placed island-wide. This after the Child Protection and Family Services Agency entered into partnerships with Intelligent Multimedia Limited and Visual Vibe, a subsidiary of Kintara Holdings, operators of Jamaica's largest networks of digital display boards. The alerts will include the child's photo, physical description, and contact details, and will remain on screens until the case is resolved. The agency said broadcasting urgent Ananda Alert messages island-wide is a bold move to widen the net in locating high-risk missing children. It said the agreement will allow for real-time alerts to be displayed on IML's and Visual Vibe's digital screens, reaching thousands of Jamaicans in high-traffic areas. This is part of the agency's aggressive strategy to increase public awareness, speed up the recovery of missing children, and prevent future child abductions. Ananda Alerts are Jamaica's official child recovery tool for high-risk missing children and are already disseminated through SMS and the Ananda Alert WhatsApp community. Chief Executive Officer of the CPFSA, Lorette Adams-Thomas, said with this expanded partnership, the alerts will gain even greater traction and visibility in everyday public spaces.
This joint initiative marks a powerful new chapter in how we harness digital technology to protect our nation's children. Time is very critical when a child goes missing, and these digital boards will act as immediate visual alerts in communities where every second counts. Not only are we highlighting children who are missing in real time to a wide audience, but we are also sending a strong message to would-be abductors and traffickers Our children will not disappear in silence. The entire country will be looking for them.
She said the initiative puts Jamaica in line with first world standards in the approach to child protection and recovery.
As we continue to modernize the Ananda Alert system, we are making a deliberate effort to collaborate with companies that are aligned with our mission to protect children. The partnerships with Intelligent Multimedia Limited and Visual Vibe are a part of CPFSA's initiative to operate at first world standards in our approach to child protection and recovery, and to collectively lay the pathway to fulfilling our vision of Jamaica becoming the place of choice to raise families. We welcome others to come on board, and we are calling on corporate Jamaica in particular to partner with us to protect our children, to keep them safe, and to bring them home. Let this be a part of your corporate social responsibility.
Chief Executive Officer of the CPFSA, Lorette Adams Thomas.